It's me. Feeling down? I saw your post. You're at 𝐻𝐢𝐸 Mountain. Send me your location. What a coincidence. I'm also at 𝐻𝐢𝐸 Mountain. Yeah, the rain's letting up. It should stop soon. I haven't watched the sunrise in a long time either. Let's watch it together. The mountain path is slippery from the rain, and you're still running so fast. Are you happy because you found your savior? Just like me when I heard you were also on the mountain. First I was very surprised. Then I thought it was such a coincidence. When I came to my senses, the call had already been dialed out. Seeing you run towards me, I suddenly felt that this rain was falling very well. So, does that mean I'm something you need? Very well, I understand. From now on, whenever you don't have an umbrella, whenever you're hungry, whenever you need anything, I'll be there. Those are your words, remember. What's wrong? That's because I spent some time here when I was a child. Around 12 years old, I think. Back then, 𝐻𝐢𝐸 Mountain hadn't been developed into a scenic spot yet. It was a barren mountain with treacherous terrain and steep paths. No one lived on the mountain, and there were only a few households at the foot of it. Apart from some wilderness expedition teams, almost no one came here. It's a snake. Don't be afraid. Calm down. Here, take this. Are you okay? The snake hasn't left yet. Let's do exactly as I say, okay? Hold the end of the stick and tap the surrounding grass and trees as you walk, just like me. Snakes generally do not actively attack humans. So when you encounter a snake, stay calm and don't panic or move around randomly, and most snakes will leave on their own. Just now, that section of road happened to be an area with a high density of snakes. It's best to carry a long stick and beat the surrounding grass and trees as you walk. Snakes will avoid the sound when they hear it. Beat the grass to startle the snake. Of course not. Those paths are far from easy. I cannot allow you to take such a risk. It's not far from the destination, but walking on mountain roads in the rain is too dangerous. Let's set off after the rain stops. We thought of the same thing. Dry your hair. Don't catch a cold. We're caring for each other. If you're afraid of the thunder, why not listen to some music? Or let's talk about topics you're interested in. Trust me, we'll see the sunrise. I've checked 3 times. There won't be any. I won't disappear, I promise. Sleep now. What's wrong? Are you frightened? What's wrong? Are you frightened? That's warm, thank you. Did I scare you? Sorry, I thought it was a small animal from outside biting my blanket. Thank you. Are you scared? I've heard that when you're scared at night, hugging a pillow can lessen the fear in your heart. There's no need for Doraemon's magic. I'm the pillow you're holding right now. Close your eyes and don't think about anything. In my arms, just have a good dream. I've checked 3 times. There won't be any. I won't disappear, I promise. Sleep now. Almost midnight, not sleepy. What's your usual bedtime? This late? I understand. After all, your job is quite special. but try to go to bed early if you can. Or you could just ask CEO Lou to give you a break. Keeping work and personal life separate. I've always kept work and personal life separate. So you admit that we have a personal relationship. Silly, I've never spent the night alone with anyone like this. You're the first. Like this, heads resting together, hands intertwined, lying in the same space, with only the two of us. Do you still think we're just ordinary friends? Too straightforward? Compared to a certain young lady who needed to hold my hand just to fall asleep, this is nothing. Feeling shy? Okay, I won't say any more. You want a bedtime story, and it has to be a ghost story. That's a little challenging for me, but I can try. The protagonist of this story is a student. One night, she was waiting for the tram to go home as usual. Normally, this tram comes every minute, but today it was delayed far longer than it should have been. Just as she was about to give up waiting, the tram slowly pulled up. After getting on, the girl noticed that there were very few passengers. The tram, which usually stopped every 20 minutes at least, didn't stop at all. If you're worried about bugs, just wrap your sleeping bag a little tighter. The girl grew uneasy, so she stood up and walked through the long carriage to the conductor room. The windows of the conductor room were covered by something, and no matter how much she knocked, no one answered. Just then, the tram entered a tunnel and finally stopped at the station. At that moment, it was exactly midnight. Are you listening? The back of my hand feels warm. Is that your cheek? I felt your nose. This is, ouch, biting me. Okay, I'll continue. The girl decided to get off the tram and ask the station staff. But strangely, there was no one in the station, no staff, no passengers. Before she could get back on the tram, it drove away, leaving the girl in the deserted station. This place couldn't be found on her phone, and the navigation couldn't locate it either. The entire station was eerily silent, silence that was almost unsettling. After several rounds of inner conflict, she finally chose to follow the railway tracks and walk home. Oh, you think this story is too childish to scare you? Then why is your voice shaking? The girl heard the sounds of taiko drums and bells ahead. She was terrified, but dared not return to the station behind her. Then she heard someone say, "Hey, standing on the tracks is dangerous." The girl thought a staff member had seen her. She quickly turned around. But then she saw an old man with only one leg, and he immediately disappeared. Got goosebumps. Sorry, I should have given a heads up earlier. Things are about to get intense. Don't stick your arm out. It's not that cold, but you got caught in the rain. You should still keep warm. You want my hand? Planning to keep it all night? Then hold on to it. You can even use it as a pillow. The ending of the story. Actually, this story originated from a girl's personal experience posted on a forum. She never replied after that, and no one knows what happened next. Because of too many suspicious points, the story ended up being an urban legend. Does this explanation make it less scary? How do I know this story? I heard it from others during my school days, and this is the only one I remember. Horror movies. I occasionally watch them on friends' recommendations as a way to de-stress, but I'm not really interested in them. Are you sure you want to keep talking about this? It's okay. I can watch them with you later if you want. After getting caught in the rain, no matter how many times you sneeze, it means you're about to catch a cold. The rain is so heavy that even an umbrella is useless. Take off your jacket. There's a clean cold weather coat in the woven bag. Warm up your hands and face. The firewood isn't enough. I'll go find some. Barefoot? You seem very eager to help with something. Or is it that being here alone would make you feel scared? Then I'll trouble you to help me dry my jacket. Otherwise, what did you think it was? I've checked 3 times. There won't be any. I won't disappear, I promise. Sleep now. Why are you awake? Are you feeling cold? I took a short nap. If you knew she wouldn't come back, would you still have tied it? Someone I know is quite different from you in that regard. He believes that when someone passes, it's an unchangeable fact. No amount of grief can bring them back. Every life is merely nature's coincidence, and death is simply a natural constant. Since everyone passes away eventually, how or when it happens doesn't really matter. That's why he doesn't cry when loved ones pass, and rarely reminisces about them. Many people say he's cold-blooded. This child was born into a family rife with schemes and betrayal. He's like an unwanted piece in this world. Even in his so-called home, he often feels he has nowhere he truly belongs. The family has a rule. When children turn 12, they're exiled into the wilderness alone for half a month. If they survive, They're brought back into the family and groomed with care. So the boy was sent to this mountain. Over 10 years ago, 𝐻𝐢𝐸𝐸 Mountain was nothing like the beautiful place it is today. The boy went without food or sleep, spending 2 days on the mountain. But on the third day, wild beasts appeared. The boy encountered an old man who helped him drive them off. The old man asked why he was out here alone, where he lived, if he needed help getting down the mountain. The boy said nothing. The old man handed him half a cold sweet potato. The boy hesitated, but took it. He didn't eat it, though. That day was bitterly cold. Exhausted and weakened, the boy was on the verge of losing consciousness. The old man kept speaking to him, doing everything to keep him awake. The old man told him to hang on a little longer. They would soon reach his place, where they could see the sunrise. The boy finally spoke up and asked why they should watch the sunrise. The old man said it was the most heartwarming thing he'd ever seen. Once the boy saw it for himself, he would understand. Yet he never took a single bite of that sweet potato. No, the boy despised the old man. If only the old man hadn't appeared. Being eaten by beasts or starving, it wouldn't have mattered. That's what he told me. People often use doing what's best for others as an excuse to make one-sided sacrifices, but most of the time, others don't need them. The moment you refuse, you become the one in the wrong for not accepting. Do you sympathize with that boy? How can you be certain that, deep down, the boy isn't just like his family? To survive, he must become the person they expect him to be. Would you like to know how the story ends? That day, as soon as they arrived at the old man's house, it started to rain in the mountains. The sky was covered with dark clouds, and the boy did not see the sunrise. Strangely enough, it wasn't even the rainy season, yet the rain kept falling for more than 10 days. The boy never saw a single sunrise during that time. The day before the survival test ended, he told the old man that he wanted to see a sunrise before leaving. The old man smiled warmly and explained that he should leave early to sell today's catch. That way, when he returned, he could take the boy to watch the sunrise together in peace. The old man left, and the boy kept waiting. Even when he was taken away from that place, the old man never returned. The boy later discovered that the old man had been imprisoned multiple times for theft. Upon his release, with nowhere else to turn, he had taken refuge in the mountains. Do you still think the old man is kind? All right, I promise you. Perhaps the cabin's owner left it behind. I've checked 3 times. There won't be any. I won't disappear, I promise. Sleep now. Why are you awake? Are you feeling cold? I took a short nap. This little bunny belongs to a friend of mine. He was born into this huge family filled with schemes and distrust. His father barely cared about him, and his mother was depressed all the time. He's like something superfluous in this world, often feeling like he has nowhere to go, even at home. Once, he unexpectedly won the championship in the school's building block competition, and his father praised him. The boy seems to have found direction in life, immersing himself in building blocks and handicrafts every day. He once believed so just as firmly. But at that time, he doesn't know this will be the most foolish decision of his life. He spent several nights carefully crafting a small bunny doll, stitching his father's name onto it, wanting to give it to him on Father's Day. That day, the boy sat by the door waiting and waiting, but instead waited until his father came home holding hands with a strange woman. He intended to give the bunny doll to his father, but the woman snatched it away and accidentally got pricked by a needle left on it. His father tore the bunny doll to pieces and threw it on the floor. The boy was forced to kneel in the cellar for 3 days. His mother witnessed all of this, but said nothing. But the boy really did do something wrong, didn't he? Would you like to know how the story ends? After the boy came out of the cellar, his father never appeared again. That day he came back to say goodbye. Later, the boy silently sewed the bunny back together and secretly ran out to find his father. He sees his usually cold father smiling gently at another boy, like a real father. Do you feel it's a pity? What are you planning to do? It's all right. The sun rises every day, and sunrise is just a very common natural phenomenon. The most beautiful sunrise is actually the hope that rises in one's heart. And I have already seen it.